Hi, my name is David Gray. I'm a home brewer here in San Diego, and I'm continuing on this adventure in some urban hops farming. And so today I'm working on actually my ropes that are going to support the bines. You can see hanging from my house up there. I've used a couple of eye screws to mount into the rafters, and I've actually used a slightly larger size than this one, and this one says it can support 120 pounds, so there shouldn't be any problem there. I made a drill hole and then screwed these in, and they're very tight in there. The rope that I'm using is sisal rope. I believe I'm pronouncing that correctly. Sisal rope is actually it's made from an agave plant, so the fibers from agave are spun into this, and so you might find that other people are using coconut. I believe it's a more preferred rope because it will sustain and last longer, so over multiple seasons or whatever. But anyways, this rope itself is it's got lots of fibers. There's plenty of places for the bind to kind of wrap its little hooks into this thing and just escalate up. So I'm sure it'll work just fine. And obviously this is thick enough for sure to support the weight. And so now I will show you kind of what the plants are doing. They've been in the ground for a week now. They are more than ready and eager to start to grab onto something. And so I'm kind of just in the nick of time. Here beside me is the mighty Zeus. It's been in the ground about a week. When I first planted it, it took off immediately. It was growing about 2 inches a day, then to 3, and now 4. So, it continues to do well, which is awesome. You can see here that it's actually starting to lean over, and it's close to sort of touching the grass and the earth around it. And you really want to avoid that because it can pick up sort of other things that are happening in your yard, and so you really want to keep those leaves up off the ground. I buried right behind it is one of these stakes. It's got an eye through it, which I'm going to tie the rope to. I've put a little sort of container actually around the plant so that it will protect it. I'm going to put some rocks in there. So I want the rope to be as taut as possible. I don't want it swaying in the wind, and so I have lots of strength on top. And so this is where I'm going to be basically doing the anchoring. I didn't want to do it in reverse order because it's certainly trickier to be up on the roof or on a ladder to tightening the rope. And so I will be doing that here and tying a knot, and I'll see how tight I can get it. Okay, here I am up close with Zeus. I have the rope tied down very tight to the stake. There's a lot of tension in the line, and so it is good to go. I've left a little bit of rope, which I'll just kind of coil around the bottom here and hide it underneath the rocks. I've gone ahead and trained the shoots because they will grow in a clockwise path up the rope, and so I've just gone ahead and kind of started to wrap them that way. But these guys are basically ready to go. What I'll do is I'll come back after they get about to 2 feet or so and select the strongest ones and trim back the rest and just kind of go with the leaders. So go, guys.